Hello, everybody. Trying to get adjusted. Like every time I move this over here, it's about the sun, but I didn't open the windows like all the way. But I opened it enough where I could see the sun. Because it's out, 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 out. Today the sun is gleaming. Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Flip the message, switch it, get in where you fit in. Oh, hey, 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 Janine. Happy Friday, everybody, y'all. I hope all is well with you and your family and your fur babies, your pets, your plants, all the plant moms out there, okay, as well. It's Friday, y'all. We made it through another work week. Positive. And we made it through retrograde. Look, and we made it through retrograde. So that's positive even much. That's even more positive. What do y'all think? That's positive. What to expect for the rest of March is what we're going to talk about. Anything you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. Please like, love, and share. I forgot to do cash out questions, so I guess I'll come back out and do that once I finish this. I was moving too fast. I had just got Tristan settled, so I was trying to get him settled in so I could start working. I think I was moving too fast on that. But anyway, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Please hit the like button as you come in. Shout out to my time stamper, Gwen. I appreciate her support with the channel. You can follow me on other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things in that nature. I am also on Hitsy, okay, which is a spiritual app where you can get other services, see other readers, and stuff like that. I offer pendulum on there, a lot more services than I just offer just tarot reading, okay? And that's on my Hitsy if you're into that. But let's lock in. I think this is Aries season, if I'm not mistaken. Happy birthday to my Aries babies. We're going to just go down the line. Aries to Pisces. Okay. Flip the message, switch it, get in where you fit in. So we're going to start Aries at 5. 5. 5 after 5. Let's get it, Aries. What you don't expect for the rest of March, okay? This is your birthday season, so we should expect some good stuff, okay? We should expect some good stuff, right, Aries? We want some good stuff, okay? Love, money, peace, all that. So let's see, Aries. What you don't expect for the rest of the month of March. Let's see. Got the Two of Pentacles. You're going to be making some easy, quick decisions. Okay? Now, this might have a lot to do with work or who you work with. Okay? Or you may be working on something. I have a lot of choices. Okay? This is definitely going to bring you some changes. Okay? And a lot of choices. And I'm hearing decisions. Decisions. With the moon sideways, some of them you don't know. Okay, let's clarify the moon for Aries. Okay, more decisions. Okay, 10 of Wands. Okay, things you probably could have, how they say, and 10 of Wands can be, you'll have a lot on your plate. Things that you have, how they say, put off is definitely going to come back to the surface. Okay. So let's just say you put off washing clothes, or you put off washing the car, if you put off paying a bill, if you something that you could have put off because you could have had your plate full, you could have been busy. You could have felt like, okay, I'll deal with that later. Well, later is here. Okay. What's the Nine of Pentacles for my Aries? Later is definitely here. Okay. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This could definitely be work, okay? If you put off working on something, working with somebody, working on a project, you just felt like, okay, that can wait, okay? This could also be a decision that you're making about a Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, okay? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, this may be a decision. You might be making a decision, okay? Now, here's the thing. You got a lot on your plate, okay? It looks like you're going to be making a decision. You're going to be clearing some things up. You can have a lot of options going on, okay? So if you're trying to step into a partnership, that's definitely a plate overflow. With the Eight of Wands, yeah, you're going to be going towards somebody, it looks like. Okay, this might be an earth sign you may be going toward. This might be a Pisces as well, okay? What's the Tower with the Ten of Wands, okay? What's the Tower in the Ten of Wands? The Four of Wands. Okay, so you're going to be trying to work with somebody. Now, if this is work, you could be the Queen of Pentacles, man or female. Okay, if you know you've put something, working on something. Let's say you started building a patio and you didn't finish. Or let's just say you started a project before it starts snowing. Who knows, okay? It may be different from everybody, but your hands is going to be full. You're going to be dealing with a lot of things. You're going to be juggling a lot of things, okay? Now, you may go to a partner or someone for help, okay? The Eight of Wands is here. Earth sign, Ace of Wands is here. Somebody you could be passionate about, or they could be good in this certain thing that you're working on. What's the Eight of Wands? Okay. You have the Six of Wands. Yeah. Somebody that's definitely know or knowledgeable of what's going on with you. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be, you know, a person at work. Okay. Because there's a lot of pentacles here. So either this is work or somebody you've worked with before. What's the Ace of Wands? It's like you may trust this person's opinion more than all, okay? The Five of Swords, yeah, you may trust this person's opinion, okay? They're also, you may be feeling like you're defeated in some area and you just want to get something clear, and you may use this person, man or female, to help you kind of get through something, okay? So what you don't expect is the Knight of Pentacles. What you don't expect, you could have took a long time trying to get something clear. You could have took a long time. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. You could have took a long time. You could have took a long time asking for help or advice, because that could be it too. You might come to this person and ask for advice, and you might try to fix it yourself, because that could be the scenario too. And then you're like, okay, I might need backup on this. Okay? Whatever this is, Aries, okay? You're definitely going to the right place, okay? You may have procrastinated. Give me some on the Knight of Pentacles. That's the slow moving deck. Like you may have procrastinated on something or someone, okay? The Two of Wands, because you're going to have to pick. You have to choose. It's like the fire is to the flame. Let's just say you were late on the bill. Everybody, I know I always forget about my Wi-Fi bill because it's the smallest bill. It's like 30 bucks, okay? And I always forget about it. But here's the thing. We don't forget about it when it's turned off because I've had that happen before. I forgot about it. Notice I didn't even pay. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, TV ain't free, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a 30-buck bill, when they turn it off, bam, okay? But not saying that there's going to be a bill or something like that. But with the moon, okay, some unexpected may happen with the Seven of Wands to where you're going to actually have to make a decision, take action on it, or somebody's going to need your help, okay? And that's kind of what you don't see coming. And it's not bad. You just kind of pushed it off. It's not like you didn't know it was there. You just kind of pushed it off a little bit, okay? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're going to need somebody's going to need to work with you, okay? To the Three of Pentacles, yeah, there's going to be a collaboration, okay? There's definitely going to be a collaboration. You're not going to see it coming. It's not going to be done on purpose. With the moon, sometimes the moon is behind the scenes, thought, Pisces energy as well. Okay, a lot of cup energy. So if you are partnering with somebody, there's love, there's care, there's just respect, there's balance there, which is good on both ends, you know. But what's going to surprise you is the event, okay? And that's what I got for Aries. Taurus. Let's see, Taurus babies. What you don't expect, okay? I did that right. I'm like, what was that? Oh, I didn't do that right. One card was flipped over. Okay. What you don't expect for the rest of March, okay? Let's see, Taurus. What you don't expect for the rest of March. I didn't do that right. Okay. They look like the same side on the same side, but they're not. How they say, when I start shuffling, I notice. Sorry if my baby's loud. It's Friday. He's happy. Look, it's Friday. He don't got to go to school tomorrow. He's happy. It's on and popping in Club Tristan. And I call it Club Tristan in his room. I had to have him to shut the door. Taurus, let's see. What you don't expect coming for the rest of March. Boy, March went out really quick, y'all. Please hit the like button, you guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hype up the live as well. If you have not subscribed to the team, feel free to subscribe. Welcome. All my new subscribers, y'all the best, okay? Welcome. My old subscribers, y'all have definitely been real with me. We've been riding like 4 flat tires, okay? So let's see. Taurus. I had to fight all my life. That's what I'm hearing. Oh boy, Taurus. Okay, oh boy. To the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know what, Taurus? Here's the thing. For the month of March, okay, you got the Seven of Wands, okay? So your peace. Here's the thing. You may feel like, and your feelings are valid. You know I'm always rocking with feelings, okay? You may feel like your peace has definitely been disturbed, okay? Or you may be fighting for a peaceful resolution, okay? Hi, Miss NC, how are you? You may be fighting for a peaceful resolution. You may be taking action on something. You may be being very, how they say, quick witted, witty. I don't feel like it's aggressive, okay? But I do feel like with the Four of Cups, you feel like there's a point to be proved here. What's the Four of Cups for Taurus? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you feel like your point's not being understood. What's the Ace of Pentacles? But it is. Ready for the weekend. I know that's right. But it is. What's the King of Wands for Taurus? Nine of Swords. But it is. Maybe you're trying to express something and you're not getting the Ace of Pentacles, the gratitude that you may think you deserve. Okay? What's this about? The Two of Wands. Okay. Decision. You may be making a decision. This has a lot to do with how you feel. Yeah. It has a lot to do with how you feel. The King of Cups. This has a lot to do about your feelings. I'm getting like you may be dealing with somebody that's not validating your feelings. That's what it's giving me more or less. Okay? Someone's not validating your feelings. So you feel like you have to push. It's giving me a really, like, I'm going to validate my feelings where you validate them or not. Give me some on the Knight of Swords. King of Swords. Yeah, this is about air communication. You may be communicating with somebody. Three of Pentacles. Somebody you could be working with. And they might not have a good understanding. But here's the thing. Give me some on the King of Cups. Balance your emotions with the Page of Wands. When you speak, make sure you speak thoroughly. Okay? And what I mean about that, make sure you don't get your blood pressure all high. Okay, my kids. Aw, Janine. Aw. Hello. Make sure when you speak thoroughly. Okay, you speak with conviction. Now, here's the thing. Whether it's kids, whether it's adults or not. You know, I just went to a parent conference about that one in there. And one thing me and the teacher did agree with is kids do press your buttons. They will try you. People will try you. Okay, I'm going to be honest. People will definitely try you. Okay? Hi, Adrian. How are you? People gonna try you. But it don't even matter. Let's just say they're not kids. Adults will try you. Anybody's gonna try you. Okay? When you speak, okay? She says, yes, God. When you speak, and this is one thing I've learned about dealing with people in general. If they know that they're getting under your skin, they win. Okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't care if it's a kid. I don't care if it's a child. I don't care anything. Your patience is definitely tested at the end of March. Okay? Because with it, if it's family, because the Ten of Cups haven't came out. It's just in general. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be a co-worker. The King of Wands is here. It could be just, let's just say, I'm going to say people in general. When you're dealing with people really know how to get under your skin. They really know how to, you know what I'm saying? Push those buttons. You know, everybody has a pet peeve, okay? Especially. Oh my God, Janine. Especially, Okay, here's the thing, especially the ones we care about, we love, or especially the ones that don't care about us. Okay, take where I resonate. I don't see that these people don't care about. It's more. Spirit is definitely focusing on your your output, your reaction to it. Okay, here because it's a lot of action. There's a lot of fire on my table. So that's your reaction. Okay, how you're reacting to it. Because if you feel like your peace is being disturbed, okay, anyway, hello Derek, how are you? The main thing is to all right, Keiko, let's hold it. Okay. So when you speak, I've learned talking to kids and adults, period. Okay. I think I even posted in one of my reels. You can't argue with nobody that doesn't see your point. You can't argue with nobody that automatically feels like you're wrong. You can't argue with nobody that logic has to come in and fire and it's definitely out here. So is communication. You got to know who you're talking to. I mean, you got to know who you're talking to. Just like when my kid wants to push my button, I have to realize sometimes that's a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes he can push my button so bad that I can forget. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just kind of know who you're dealing with, and it seems like you're very familiar of who you're dealing with, Taurus. I'm gonna be honest. You know who you're dealing with. You are very aware. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy, Pisces energy. Okay, did I say Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius energy. You know who you dealing with. You already know. You already know who you're dealing with. So because you know who you're dealing with, because you have to work with this person, give me some on the Knight of Cups. Spirit is asking you to stay grounded out of your emotions. Because it can be frustrating. I mean, we're all human. Okay? So she said Virgo. Yeah, I just said Virgo. you know who you're dealing with here. Yeah. Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that could be pushing your. I'm gonna be honest. Queen of Wands in reverse could be very manipulative. Very. That's the karmic. Okay. Can be put. They could be pushing your buttons on purpose. Okay. They could be pushing your buttons on purpose. They could be pushing your buttons on purpose. Mm-hmm. That could be, but see, I kind of feel with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, you're just not in the mood. Some of y'all at the end of March, you're not going to be in the mood. You're just not. And it's okay. You're not going to be in the mood for all that pettiness. You're just not going to be, you're not going to be in the mood. Okay? You're just not. And it's okay. Okay? Whatever emotions that you're going through right now, okay? It's okay. You have your moments. You're entitled to have your moments. Okay? You know, you're entitled to, this ain't the moment. Put like this ain't the moment. But if you're dealing with a Queen of Wands in reverse, this is a person, Queen of Wands in reverse can know how to push your buttons. They can know how to do things to irritate you. They also know how to do things manipulatively, action-wise, to kind of get under your skin to get their way. Okay, this is a person that's calculated. This is a person that can do some stuff knowing that it's going to irritate you, but they take action on it anyway. Okay, this could be also a self-serve person. That's what a Queen of Wands in reverse. They think about their self. A self-serve entitlement. They have entitlement issues. Okay, they're not thinking about nobody but themselves. But here's the thing: to keep you balanced, to keep you from busting the head gasket. Okay. To keep you balanced with the Five of Swords, don't hit. The best way I can say is don't argue with craziness. That's all. I mean, I didn't want to say it because I'm not saying the person that you know what I'm saying? You don't argue with stupidness. That's the best way I can say it. You know, not saying they're stupid because obviously with the Queen of Wands in reverse is very far from stupid. They're calculated, okay? They do stuff this is the kind of man or woman that can do stuff that can get under your under your skin a little bit. Okay, okay. This is the person that, hey, if it start raining and they gotta go to work, it's your fault that it's raining. And they will literally tell you it's your fault that it's raining. Like you got some kind of control over the weather. That's this kind of person. This person is very entitled. They will do stuff not thinking about your needs. They will do stuff on their need purposes only, okay? If you got some juice in the refrigerator and it's the last juice, baby, they gonna drink it. They ain't gonna think about you. They ain't gonna care if it's your juice or not. Whoever juice that they want in that refrigerator, and knowing that they didn't buy it, for instance, they're gonna drink it, okay? They're just gonna drink it. And they know it's yours, okay? They know it's yours. Well, hey, it's Taurus. It's okay. They ain't gonna mind. And they will drink it, okay? Just, yeah. Just very entitled, okay? And have the nerve to be entitled with the attitude. So look, if you already know what you're working with, at the end of March, whoever this is in your life, okay? You got to fight fire with fire, okay? Spirit wants you to be more strategic on how you speak and how you entertain whatever this is. You have to be more strategic. Give me more, Spirit. I'm Queen of Wands in reverse. What should Taurus do? 6 of Cups. Mirror them. Equal reciprocity. Spirit wants you to mirror this energy. Don't let it in. Now, it's going to get on your nerves, y'all. Because I know Taurus people. It's going to get on your nerves. I see it now. It's going to get on your nerves. With the devil in reverse. Okay, the 2 of Swords. Be specific. Just be specific. Express your boundaries and only say it one time. How you say it, it's up to you. Free will, but express your boundaries. Just express them. Express your boundaries. Because I do that with Tristan all the time when we're out in public and he wants to show out because he only shows out when we're in public. And I turn around and I don't scream, I don't yell, but I do get this finger right here. And I get eye to eye, bend down to his level, and I get this finger and I do my eyes something like this. And I said, look at here. If you show out in public, I'm going to show out in public. Your choice. And that's all I say. That's all I say. That is all I say. And baby, he gets it on together. He gets it together. I mean, I don't have no more problem out of him. Okay? I just say those few words. And I get all in. And I don't yell. I don't scream. Matter of fact, I say it as calm as possible, knowing that I just want to just explode. Okay? But I take a deep breath. And I set my boundary. Yeah, the boundary comes with the finger. Because I need you to know. It's like I need you to know when I point this one finger up, I'm not playing with you, okay? So however you do it, however you express it, there's boundaries need to be reminded in whatever situation this is. Sometimes the boundary has to be with you. Sometimes you have to face yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? This is my last chance, my last time, and I'm not going down this path. With the 2 of Wands here, you went down a path, okay? You went down a dark hole, a path that you may not be, you chose. Now, this 2 of Wands let me know you did the choosing, okay? You said the yes or the no, the yes or the maybe, however it was your decision. That's what 2 of Wands said. And it looks like your decision could have bitten you in the butt, okay? But it's okay. We're human. We're entitled to make wrong decisions. Maybe you made the wrong decision to work with this person. Maybe you made the wrong decision. It was a decision that you could have made that could have probably been the wrong decision. And it looks like you could have been either trying to help, trying to work with, trying to do something. And it just kind of was the wrong decision, okay? It really was. It was the wrong decision. Now that you've learned from your lesson, It's time to push forward. But here's the thing. She said, I already did, and I'm not doing that. Yeah. Here's the thing. You learned your lesson, and it's time to push forward from it. As long as your boundary has been stated calmly, okay? That means get out of your feelings, okay? Don't never let a person see your buttons being pushed. Don't never. Never, never. When I feel like I'm not having a very good day, okay? When I feel like I'm not having a very good day, I go duck in. I'm a baby. I'll get in my shell and I'll be like, nope, I'm not working today. Nope, I'm not going outside today. Nope, I'm going to love on myself. 9 times out of 10, it's me sitting on the couch in my pajamas with a soup and some nice tea and me watching TV and dealing with my own emotions. So I don't know if this person are with you, around you, you work with them, some kind of way you have to deal with them. But at the end of the day, you've learned this lesson. This looks like a spiritual lesson you could have learned. You learned the lesson, okay? You got it. I'm just like you're trying to help, but I'm not done with it. Oh wow. Gemini. Let's see what to expect for the rest of March, Gemini. What to expect for the rest of March, Gemini. You got Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with that Capricorn or somebody that you know is no good for you. Yeah. Gemini, you got somebody with the Seven of Pentacles. You may be grounded. You may be kind of building something for yourself, okay? You have a Sagittarius Leo coming your way, okay? With the Ace of Swords, they want to talk. They want to communicate, okay? They want to talk about something. What's the Three of Pentacles to the Three of Cups? You may be seeing 3 threes. Here they come. They want to talk. What do they want to talk about? Something that they've been keeping to themselves. Something that they've definitely been keeping to themselves. What have they been keeping to themselves for the Gemini? Give me some on the Ace of Swords for Gemini. They want to express their feelings, Sean. The Five of Cups. But here, what's the Devil, though? What's the Devil for Gemini? The Magician. Here's the thing, though, Gemini. I'm going to be honest, okay? This person could have done you dirty. And I'm just going to keep it real, okay? To the King of Swords, yeah. In reverse, to the Hermit. They could have done you dirty and then just stop talking to you, okay? The King of Swords in reverse is somebody that's very cunning. They could have been mean to you with their words, okay? Very off-cutting. They could have said some things that were very out of line. Either to you in your face or behind your back. Take what resonates, because the devil never shows his face, okay? But at the end of the day, here they go trying to bring something back to life with the Magician. Yeah, and the Moon. And they're steady holding back things from you as well. So I don't know, Gemini. This is like a free will situation. I would definitely use my discernment about people that's coming back from the past. Even though we are out of retrograde, is this a past person? Okay, this could be a warning for a new person as well. Love is the answer. Yeah, this could be somebody of the past. They may come for you for sexual pleasure, okay? I'm going to just let you know. But they coming to you for a short time, not a long time, okay? It's only because you stopped entertaining this situation, okay? Yeah, giving too much in reverse. You went cold turkey. You kind of stopped entertaining the situation. Who says, I don't have a big enough toolbox for that job? Just saying. You just kind of stop entertaining. Normally, when you stop entertaining, and I'm gonna be honest, okay? Because normally when people stop entertaining, they normally, from what I've seen as being a reader and having some of my clients with hiding feelings on the side, having some of my clients, they stop doing it. They stop entertaining because they want a reaction from them. And that's not a good way to do it, okay? Let's get into their feelings. What do they want to say to the Gemini? They were holding back their feelings. What were their feelings? And it's eating them alive. I want to be a different person sideways. See what I'm saying? No. I don't know where to start sideways. Yeah. This is somebody that's going to come in and not take accountability, Gemini. I'm going to be honest. You trigger me. Yeah. This is the kind of person that's going to come. I can't stop thinking about you. This is a random thought. Okay, because when they were out doing what they were doing with the devil here in the moon, keeping all these secrets, you could have been a third party. I see a bunch of threes here. They could have went to somebody else as well. Okay, left you on cold. So now you, how to say, mirroring that energy. Okay, and something didn't work out probably on their end. Give me something for the devil in the moon. What's the secret? Okay, what's the secret for my Gemini? Engagement. In reverse, okay? So whoever they were dealing with, they're probably not dealing with nobody. Forgiveness and release, yeah. Whoever they left you for or started dealing with after you, or if you were in a juggling situation, not everybody was in a juggling situation. This also giving me a situation that could have been like, you know, they thought the grass was greener being single as well, and they went out there and found out, okay, that it was not all that was cracked up to be, and now here they come. But here's the thing. I feel, and this is how I feel about situations such as this when I experience, there's nothing wrong with you making the decision to leave me, and there's nothing wrong with you making the decision to depart the relationship. It's how you do it. It's where the respect is. And if I can't respect you, there's no need for you to come back. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. You may have lost our respect for whatever this is, and this is the reason why you cut it off. You didn't cut it off because they cut it off. You know, some people hold on to a lot. It's just, it wasn't no respect here. I'm gonna be honest, and maybe as time went by, you've seen that it's not what you do; it's how you do it. Period. Look, period. I mean, people fall out of love with people all the time. People can disagree with people all the time. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Okay? There's no respect there, Gemini. Cancers. Take what resonates, Cancers. Please hit the like button. Sharon is Karen, Cancers. Let's see. Don't forget to hype up the live. Don't forget the super chat. I am going to do Cash App, PayPal questions after this. I'm going to just zone after this and then come back in, okay, for that specifically. So let's see, Cancers. What you don't see coming for the inner orange. The Nine of Pentacles, Cancer. Slow and steady, okay? It's giving me that slow, grounded, and steady. The Six of Wands. You could be making some decisions, Cancers, okay? What you don't see coming, you could be making a decision. You could also be changing and redirecting your path as well, okay, to the Ten of Wands. Okay, if things were kind of a little busy, kind of a little hectic, you had a plate full of things to do, you had some deadlines to make, I see that being a restart. This is also could be a Virgo coming your way as well, Cancer. They may have had a choice. Give me some on the Two of Wands for Cancer. Yeah, they may have had a choice, but now they're ready to take action, okay? Once the 10 of Wands, they could have also felt, for some of y'all Cancers, they could have felt like, you were too busy. Yeah, the 6 of Cups, yeah, they could have felt like you were too busy to give to this situation. Maybe they could have been trying to talk to you, Cancers, and maybe you were rushing off to do something, or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they felt like you too busy, okay? Maybe you felt that way. Maybe you felt like you were too busy. Let's see, Cancer. Here's the thing. The whole month of March, Cancer, what's the best way I could say this? Personally, it's going to give you a ball. That's the best way I can say that. Temperance energy. Your energy right now is so balanced. It's scary. Look at it. It's so scary. Okay? Your energy wrote so right now is like, who cares? Okay, if there was something that could have bothered you, would bother you, this would not be the time. Okay, so it's giving you like you do have a lover that's coming in, but it's like no emotions. You may not even give any emotion to this person. The Tower wanted to come out, yeah, and it might throw them off. They might think you might not want them, and I don't really think it's not that you don't want them. It's just, yeah, justice. You just Libra energy. This could be a Libra as well. It's just that you. Some of y'all with the 10 of Wands, you do have a lot on your plate, okay? And with the 4 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, you're doing this kind of solo, but you're doing it gracefully. And with the 7 of Cups, doors will definitely open up for you, the Ace of Swords. So some of y'all got new opportunities, new things that you're working with. And by this person coming in piddly fitting, okay, leaving it up to the Cancers, let's just say they call you, right? And you are busy. And they be like, okay, well, call me back when you're not. Cancers, y'all not gonna call back. Yeah. And it's not like y'all doing it on purpose. Here's the thing: you got the big 10 of Wands out here. It's not like you're doing it on purpose. You are definitely busy, so it's not like you're doing it on purpose. Mm-mm. It's just you are. You're attentive. Your focus is somewhere else. Which the craziest thing, it's gonna block out a lot of BS. Okay, it's kind of blocking out a lot of BS. What's the King of Cups? Your energy is going to block out a whole bunch of unnecessariness. Yeah. 7 of Cups, you got a whole lot of options. You got motion at the end of March. So if it's petty, it's blocked. If it's somebody coming towards you and they not taking action and they leaving it to your hand, that's going to be blocked. You probably won't block them, but it won't be your main focus. So you got some slow people coming in. Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, a Leo, they slow coming in. It's like they put one foot in the door and they expecting you to join them with the rest, with the 6 of Pentacles, and you may not do that. I'm just saying. You may not do that. I'm also getting, if y'all have something legal going on, okay, with the justice, things are definitely going to balance out. Give me something on the justice system as well. The 8 of Cups. So yeah, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled and walked away from this, okay? And you'll have better opportunities elsewhere, Cancer, okay? With the Lovers. Yeah, you're going to have a choice. It's going to go your way, but you're going to have a choice. You're going to kind of have a couple choices, okay? Yeah, you're going to have a couple choices, okay? So it looks like emotionally, Cancers, you're not going to be there. You're not going to be there. Emotionally, you might not be there, okay? You just might not be tapped in. When it comes to love, it's blah. It's like, okay? You might be a little bit busy with other things, work, family, okay? Things around the house, projects, traveling, okay? This is fire energy. You could have fire in your chart. You may be focused on something else when your lovers come in, okay? And for some of y'all, if there's court issues, it definitely you're going to have a choice, okay? Now, is it going to be settled at one time? No, okay? This is something that could be long time coming. It could be dragged out, but you're going to have some options on what to do. It will definitely go in your favor, Okay, but there's somebody that actually wants to work with you in an equal reciprocity and give and take. Okay, between all of what you got going on, they want to offer you a couple of. Give me some for the page. Yeah, the Hierophant. Some of y'all may get a new job, change your resources. Okay, with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is in the up right here. Yeah, y'all gonna be moving. Things are gonna be moving. Okay? Things are gonna just be going and you just kind of be going with the flow. And that's really good energy for you guys, Cancers, because once we put our emotions in things, it's a wrap. But I see you're gonna be emotionally balanced. You're kind of be going with the flow. You're not gonna overwhelm yourself. You're gonna walk through those doors. Some of y'all got good work opportunities as well emotionally. Some of you may be creating something, going with your passion. Some of you may be going for a new employment. Something new is definitely happening that you're focusing on, which is kind of gonna push love to the side. Okay, but you got offers. That's the crazy thing about it. You got offers. You do. You got offers, and the person that's coming towards you knows that. Okay. So that's what I got for Cancers. Leo. Leo, what's coming? What does Leo need to expect for the end of March? What to expect from my Leos for the end of March? What to expect? Leos, let's see. Got the Wheel of Fortune. I like that, Leo. When you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, okay, the first card swinging, that means things are shifting, okay? If you had, let's say March was not very good, the end of April was not very good, things were stressed out, things are definitely getting lighting for you. The shift is shifting. You could have been stressed out, you could have been worried, okay? Things could have been moving fast. You may have thought that things wasn't going your way. This could be in love, money, okay? Different for all of y'all. And with the Page of Swords, I see there's definitely about to be some changes, okay? Liberal changes to where you can get your thing back. I'm here and get my sexy back, okay? If this was a relationship, it could have been like on maybe a love life could have been on, you know what I'm saying? Your phone wasn't ringing, okay? You couldn't get nobody to work with you. People were with you for the wrong reason, okay? And I see by you being at a standstill, you're like, you know what? Let me just stop dating. Let me just stop doing whatever this is, because you were doing something and wasn't trying it. So now you stop doing it, okay? And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to pace myself. I'm going to surrender to this issue. I'm not going to worry about it. The wheel is definitely turning in your favor. King of Wands, okay? So this is now the go mode. You may have a King of Wands that's coming toward you, okay? Another fire sign like yourself, okay? Some of y'all have started focusing on building, okay? You could have been dating or in connections that wasn't working out. And with the moon reverse, you've seen it clearly. Like, this ain't gonna work out, okay? The King of Cups, you could have been in your feelings about it. You could have been a little mad, a little stubborn, because I know when I meet somebody and I be like, it is not working out, and I know it's not working out, and I leave it alone, I do be a little discomfort about it. But at the end, at least you know now before your feelings is hurt down the line. So I see you catching it, okay? And what's the Wheel of Fortune for my Leos? I see you catching it, which is good. It puts you in the Empress. It allows you to readjust things in your life. It allows you to make some readjustments without having your feelings hurt, okay? So if this is a partnership, you're going to figure like, this just might not work out. It's giving me new energy. This is nobody old. Maybe you could have started dating on a dating app or something like that, or you met somebody new, and you're going to realize it's not going to work out. And it's not going to phase you none because you already tapped out before it got worse. Okay, to the devil. Yeah, 2 of Cups to the devil. You already tapped out before it even can get toxic. Could be a Capricorn. And you're going to be peaceful about what the high priestess to the page one. It's not like you're going to ghost this person or anything. You're going to be transparent about it. Respectfully. And for some of y'all, it's going to shock you. Okay? It's just going to shock you. Yeah, it's going to shock you. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Because they... Yeah, the Star. You're going to see it. What starts off good does not end off good. And you're going to see it. You're going to catch it early, okay? Yeah, you're going to catch it early. And you're going to realize this is not your wish fulfillment. This is not who you want to build with. This situation, whether it's a partnership, a friend, a family, is not who I want to work with. This is not the job I want to work at. You're going to catch it early, okay? And it's giving me new energy, which is going to make you feel powerful, because when you are able to catch something early, you know when to pull back, when to pour in it, and when to leave it alone. It is much better than dealing with them, falling in love with them, and they breaking your heart. It is so much better. It is so much better. Okay? Yeah, you may be like, dang, I thought that was a good one, but no, it is so much better. And you're going to see it clearly at the end of March, okay? Good job, Leos, okay? I'd rather you be disappointed and heartbroken and distraught, okay? And a baby later and all the drama, okay? Catching it early. Catching it early is what it's all about. Catching it early, okay? Before the drama even sets in. Virgo. What to expect for the rest of March for my Virgos? You may be in your feelings about something, or this may be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo with the Chariot here. Or somebody you're really emotional about. You may feel rejected on them, and I see those feelings changing by the end of March, okay? You may feel bad about it now, but by the end of March with the sun here, there's much sign in your days. As long as you keep going, Chariot energy, Cancer energy, as long as you keep going, you got Empress here, okay? You may be even dealing with the Empress, a mother figure as well. Empress could be a mother figure, Taurus energy, okay? You may be dealing with them, okay? But I see you pushing on, taking action. What is that? The Ace of Swords, yeah. If this is a relationship or partnership or whatever this is with the Chariot, okay? The Eight of Swords, ooh. You may be worried about something, okay? Give me more on this Empress. You could be the Empress as well. That's Earth energy as well. Okay? Give me more on the Eight of Swords. Things could be bothering you, but I see things looking up. There's the sun out here. Okay? Knight of Wands. You may feel like things aren't going in your favor. Okay? You may feel like I said, rejection is here. What's the Four of Cups? To the Three of Pentacles. You may feel like this person is very hard to work with, okay? Like, you can't see how they say it could be cloudy for you right now if this is a work partner. But the Ace of Cups is definitely here with the sun. Those are the two highlight cards, Virgo, okay? If this is a partnership, it's going to get better, okay? With the Ace of Swords to the Three of Cups. There's a lot of cup energy, okay? You may have water in your chart, or you may be dealing with the water sign. It's definitely going to get better. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Virgo? You got the Three of Wands. Yeah, you may have to distance yourself for the situation, okay? With the Moon. Some of y'all have to go you know what? Here's the thing. The moon is out here, Virgo. Here's the thing. Y'all hold on to stuff. And sometimes y'all can hold on to stuff with the Queen of Swords. And that's like somebody with authority. Sometimes, you know, Spirit is telling you sometimes you can be a little bit pushy and be pushy on the wrong thing. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles here, I'm hearing we need a resolution. Okay, and I think you're gonna find a resolution with the Chariot here. I see you either moving, getting a car. Something's definitely gonna change. Give me some for the Chariot for my Virgo. I'm gonna pick that up in a second. Give me something for the Chariot for my Virgo. Some of y'all may be getting a vehicle so you can move on. Okay. This could also be travel as well. Some of y'all could be taking some space to get to this Ace of Cups to reset. Okay. To the Queen of Pentacles, more Taurus energy, so you can get more grounded. You can also be finding a new employment as well. There's something new emotionally coming in that's going to give you a restart. So if it's hard right now, you may be hard working with people. It looks like you're having a hard time, or they having a hard time working with you, or you look like a resolution can't be figured out, or you may be arguing with somebody with authority in your life. Whatever this situation is, there's going to be a resolution. This can also be a judge as well, spiritually wise as well. With the Queen of Swords, this is somebody that's very strategic and logic, very harsh with words at times, but they mean what they say and they say what they mean. That could be a judge. That could even be a mother figure. That could be your boss, okay? They mean what they say and they say what they mean. Okay? And it can come out a little harsh, okay? But the Ace of Cups is here, and that's the main thing to concentrate on. Yeah, the Ace of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the main thing to concentrate on, to the Three of Pentacles, to the Seven of Swords, to the Five of Cups. Yeah, your feelings may be hurt, or you may didn't win this battle, or you may be forced to pay something, do something, or go somewhere. But at the end of the day, it's best. If there's a separation here, y'all need to separate. If it's a partnership, yeah, y'all need some space, some logic. Some logic has to be put in, and sometimes it's it's for you, okay? The rejection is the rejection. The rejection is the rejection, is what I see, Virgo, okay? Especially at 501s didn't come out, but y'all not seeing eye to eye, and that's really kind of what I feel. This could be a little small argument that you might even let go. It doesn't necessarily have to go that far, and I think you're going to realize that, okay? Libra. Okay. I'm mama hearing, baby. I got hawk ears. I got mama hearing. I got hawk ears. I'm trying to listen. Is Tristan laughing or he crying? He laughing. I got hawk ears. That's why I stopped. Okay. Libra. The Knight of Swords to the Ten of Swords. There's something that may end by the end of March, Libra. Let's see, is this good or bad? Let's see. To the Strength card, you may end something, okay? King of Cups in reverse, okay? Men or female, you may shut your feelings off on something. To the Three of Pentacles. You may shut your feelings off. It's going to take some Leo energy. This could be a Leo you're dealing with as well. You may shut your feelings off on something. Okay? Emotionally. It has a lot to do with King of Cups and emotion. Meaning, you might start something over. There's going to be an ending at the Ten of Swords. You may make a decision like, I'm no longer going to give into it. I'm no longer going to do this. I'm no longer going to do that. I'm no longer going to work that regimen. I'm no longer going to go to that bar. I'm no longer going to work out with that person. I'm no longer going to work with that person. It's something that's coming to an end, okay? And with the Four of Pentacles here, to the Wheel of Fortune is definitely going to change some things. You got an Ace of Cups, okay? You are going to replace whatever this is for whatever's next in your life, whatever begins. This could be a workout regimen that's not working. This could be, you working out so much and you may need backup. I don't know what this is. It's going to be different from everybody, okay? But at the end of the day, it's something that you're going to put the end to, okay? Give me some on the Ten of Swords for my Libra. This even may be communication to the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're going to push back and you're going to heal. You're going to heal from this situation. Where is this for Libra with the Wheel of Fortune? How is it going to change things? To the Sun, okay? You're going to see something really clearly, okay? It's going to bring something to light to the Ace of Pentacles that you could have been in the dark about, okay? This person could have been holding their emotions back, could have not been straight up and honest with you. Yeah, this could be a family dynamic as well, okay? Baby mama, baby daddy, something like that. You could have been lied to. You're going to catch it. Clock that T, okay? And it's going to make you feel a certain kind of way. This person could have promised you something or could not have said something. And you're going to feel like it is just too hard to go around some emotions, okay? Maybe they're not being open with you as well. And you're not going to feel like you loved. And because you're not going to feel like this is a lovable situation, like I said, Libra, you're definitely going to walk away. You're not feeling the love. You're not feeling the compassion. And you're just going to be like, you know what? Why don't we just end this? You may feel like you're victimized. You may be in your feelings, okay? It says being the victim, but you can change whatever you want to change. And I see you're going to change something, Libra. You may change how you interact with this person, okay? You say you want love with Avant here. You say you want love, but you're not going to it. You may feel like this person's not going to it. Yeah, love sucks. This has a lot to do with your love. You're going to feel like you're stuck. And the way to get unstuck is I see you walking away. I see this could be something that you love as well. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. But I see you walking away from whatever this is. Okay, calling it quits. Throwing in the towel. No longer giving it your time and energy. Hello, everybody. If you just made it in the chat, please hit the like button. I appreciate you. Please hit that subscribe button and also as well join the team. Okay? We would love to have you. Hype up the video. If this does resonate, hit the hype button. Okay? Hype up the live. It's well appreciated. Scorpio. Scorp. Hi, Scorpios. Scorp. That's what me and Tristan's a Scorpio. So when he'd be like, Mom, squirt. And I'll be like, squirt. That's our little thing. So, hey, Scorpio, talk to you in squirt language, okay? Scorpio, let's see. What you don't expect coming. Things getting better, okay? You got the 10 of Wands solid. Things getting better, okay? Things will ease up. I love it. Woo-hoo-hoo. You got the Lovers, okay? Things will be easing up. This could be a love life or in your choices, okay? You might feel like your choices was narrow in the beginning. End of February, middle of February, in the beginning of the year, I think things are definitely going to be easing up. This also could be a Virgo as well. Okay, this could be a Taurus as well, some kind of earth sign. You might feel like you're being chosen. Okay, the Lovers here. Okay, There's some action that's being done. Somebody, hello. There's some action that's being done, okay? You might feel like somebody's taking action as well. Give me some on the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna do Cash App and PayPal questions at the end. Okay, it's $10. I'm gonna do it at the end. I just got to Scorpio, so I have to go all the way to Pisces. If you look in the description tab on my page, you can find my link trick there. Okay. Scorpio, I'm gonna be honest. Somebody chose you. Squirt, 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 squirt. Somebody chose you. What's it, lovers? The Tower, baby, is gonna shock your padooey off. Boxers or draws, it don't matter. It's gonna shock you to death. I'm telling you, the Tower, it's gonna be a total change, okay? A total smooth round. Maybe this person wasn't giving you much attention, okay? Maybe you felt like you had to complete for the time with the Five of Swords, honey. Okay? With the Hangman. Yes, maybe you felt like you had to compete for the time. Some of y'all were at the verge of letting it go. Queen of Cups. Yeah, y'all were about to call it quits. Yep, y'all were about to call it quits. And right when you throw in the towel, right when you throw in the towel, here comes this person, Scorpio. Here they come. Where you think you're going? You forgot me. Yep, Two of Cups. You forgot me. With the strength, yeah. Where you think you're going? You forgot me. Hey. They're going to actually start. This is cute, though. Now, you might not find it cute. With the strength here, you might have been trying to pull teeth from this person. You might not find it cute, okay? That means you've been trying to pour in. You've been trying to do your part. You've probably been overgiving. You've been very modest. You've been standing there. You've probably been patient in the mud. The strength takes patience. The strength takes understanding. You probably was understanding in more ways than one. And here they come, okay? So if you've been waiting on a person, an opportunity, or you have a choice to do something that you've been waiting on, Scorpio, because it's going to be different for everybody. This can be a habit, a hobby, a trip, a move. Baby, the opportunity is here. And I see you taking action, or I see them taking action, okay? The time is here. A lot of fire, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign as well. A lot of fire, Scorpio. A subtle change, a subtle spin around. Sagittarius. Sag. The Sag is the word. Let's see, Sagittarius. I hope y'all are doing fine. What to expect for the end of March, Sagittarius? Collaboration. People wanting to work with you, Sagittarius. You could be expecting people to want. Okay, here's the thing. You're not expecting, or you could be expecting, or you feel like, you could apply for a job. This is the only way I could put it. You could apply for a job and things could not work this way. Or you could have been in a relationship, right? That you thought was promising, and you come to find out that person had a person, but y'all didn't even start anything. So you may have felt like, you were defeated. And I see with the Queen of Wands here, okay, man or female, you got a better opportunity coming with the Four of Swords in reverse. You're going to be busy, okay? Is this the same person? Is this a lover? Yeah. The same person that may feel rejected or may have you feel rejected, they're going to come back around. And what's the Queen of Wands? to you, Sagittarius, okay? And to the Hierophant, they could have not wanted to be in a relationship, or they could have been in a relationship that would have gotten in the middle of your relationship, okay? And with the Six of Cups, they're coming back. This is somebody from your past. Now, it don't look like you were in a relationship. Y'all could have just started something. This could have been fresh. You're going to have a opportunity to restart it over again. This can also be somebody new as well. It's giving me like if you know this person, it really didn't get off the ground. Okay? Y'all probably really didn't have a first date. Y'all could have talked a little bit. Okay? That's about as far as it went. Communication, if anything. Okay? This person had some other things to deal with behind the scenes, and now they're coming back. Now, when they come back, are they single? Let's get into the Three of Cups. Yes, it may have took them a while to come back, but they're coming back solo dolo. So they got rid of the other person, yeah. And they're coming back Sagittarius energy balance with the Three of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. They even could have pulled back from you a little bit, okay? So this kind of, if you know this person, y'all haven't talked in a while, okay? But they're coming back. They're spinning the block black for you. And I can't say this is a past person because it's like you know them, but you don't, okay? If this is somebody you're aware of with the sun, yeah, and it's going to make you happy. Because it's somebody that you know that you couldn't get something off the ground. This is like so Pacific. For those of y'all that are waiting on new love, this is somebody new, okay? And yeah, they got somebody in the background, by the way, FYI, okay? But they're slowly getting rid of that person. Are they going to tell Sagittarius? Let's see. Are they going to express that to Sagittarius? Yes, they are. So if you're meeting a new person, Sagittarius, they do have a person that they are getting rid of, okay? And you're going to help them do that. I'm just saying. You're going to help them do that. You're going to bring them so much peace and prosperity. They're definitely going to leave the other person alone. Give me the sun, and you're going to be happy about that. It's like the magician. Yeah, they're going to make something work out with you, okay? But if this is somebody you do know, and you didn't get off, you probably didn't get anything off the ground because they were dealing with other people elsewhere, wherever they came from, and now they're coming back single with no problem. And you're the first person they're calling, okay? Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see Capricorn. What does Capricorn not expect by the end of March? You have the Queen of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, okay? I'm hearing you can have whatever you like. Things are definitely going to balance out for you. You could have sacrificed for something, Capricorn. Yeah, you could have sacrificed for something. This could even be for like a concert or something. They don't never necessarily have to, you could have been saving money for something to the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Some kind of cops. I'm also communicate something to you that's going to give you an emotional fulfillment. It's like they're going to give you your flowers, okay? You're going to feel good about something. What's the Six of Pentacles for my Capricorn? You may be giving your flowers, okay, with the sun. It may make you happy because you could have been in the point where you felt like you were unappreciated. You are definitely appreciated. And at the end of March, somebody's going to call you or give you something to let you know. Give me some for the Three of Cups, okay? You could be celebrated on something. To the Hermit, yeah. It wanted to go sideways, but here's the thing, okay, to the Judgment. It's your karmic justice. You may be feeling like in your family that, you know, they don't appreciate you, okay? Or this could be a family dynamic, like one of the kids may call you and give you a very emotional spell to have you all in your emotion, and with the star, bring something to light that they've seen. It's gonna give you a new pep in your step. What's the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. You're not the one and you're two. This is one of those "you're the greatest mom" speech with the Knight of Wands, okay? Mm-hmm. This might be like you're the greatest mom speech, okay? It could be one of those. Or I appreciate you, okay? Yeah, I appreciate. This could be a I appreciate you speech as well, okay? Somebody's definitely going to let you know, Capricorn, that they appreciate you, and they do, how they say, respect the fact that you could have handled something that could have been really, really uncomfortable with the Four of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles. It could have been financial as well. It could have put you in a financial bind as well. And they're going to let you know they appreciate you in every way, okay? With the Judgment, yeah, the Hierophant. This could even be a job. Like I said, whatever this is, okay, before you emotionally feel like, that you didn't do your job, or you wasn't the good person out of this situation, somebody's definitely going to give you your flowers early, okay? What's going on? What? Nope. You already had a candy bar. Nope. Okay. Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. You could be quiet right now. You could be in hermit mode, Aquarius. Off the scene to the Hangman in reverse. Yeah. You could be to yourself right now. Justice, trying to balance things out. Or you could be going through some court legal situations, okay? To the Seven of Wands. You could be waiting on court legals, court situations, okay? Something that has to do with the court. Give me some of the Justice. Or this could be a Libra as well, okay? To the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. You could be waiting on some kind of money, some kind of profit. There's a decision being made. If you're waiting on some court procedure, Ace of Cups is definitely good, okay? You may have not heard from them for a while. You may not even know what's happening, okay? You're definitely about to get communication. Is it so specific for somebody? You also could be balancing things out in your life, and you feel like you have to just kind of do it yourself for a while, Aquarius, as well. Waiting on, how they say, the retrograde or the comic thing. Sometimes, with the Ace of Swords, yeah, you could not be communicating. If this is not something with the courts, you could just kind of be pulling back your energy from people, places, and things. Until you feel like you're comfortable enough, okay? You also begin be working behind the scenes as well for yourself, okay? With the Seven of Swords, yeah. Like if you feel like if I say something, or if I even get myself in the way, somebody's going to try to block somebody, like something or that I'm working on. This could also be a new job. Like you could be at a job and you're not saying much. You're not saying much. This could be a job you work at and you still quiet. You've been on this, yeah, you still quiet. You still holding back. Or you maybe feel like somebody's holding back. This could also be information, okay? But if this is a court situation, you feel like they're holding back, they're about to take action. King of Wands, or you're about to take action and find out some good news. If this is you working with somebody and you may be holding back for people, places, and things, okay? Things are definitely working out in your favor. With the Seven of Pentacles, that was the best thing for you to do, to go quiet, go earth mode. You definitely allow things to emotionally, how they say, walk away. You could have been dealing with a Queen of Cups in reverse, and you could have been confused. That started an argument, okay, that ended something. So now that you could have been arguing, man or female, Queen of Cups in reverse could be an entitled person. This could also be a boss. This could be a job. This could be anybody that feels like they're entitled. You just kind of let that be, and justice will be served, okay? You let it be. So if you are fired from a job, you good on that, okay? You're good on that. If this was a lover and they chose somebody else, you're still good on that. Things are definitely going to work out in your favor. Just by you pivot pointing and walking away. Now, as soon as you walked away, that end the situation, that end the cycle, that end whatever this was, it could have even been an argument. Give me some on 5 of Wands, Aquarius. Or maybe you was trying not to argue. Okay? Yeah, with the Magician. It's because they were doing magic against you. There's a lot of spell work out here, but at the end of the day, it didn't go anywhere. Okay? Give me some for the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. They wanted to cause some endings, okay? They wanted to cause some grief in your life, but it didn't go nowhere, okay? It didn't go nowhere. They kind of probably stung you a little bit, but hey, you did right. We'll go back in, and now you're about to start something new. So things are definitely about to turn around for you in the end of March, where somebody could have been working. That was walked, okay? And the good thing about doors are going to start opening up for you, and you're not even going to see it coming. Because they shouldn't even been trying to play in your energy from the get-go. Okay? Some entitled soul. Okay? Thought that they were entitled. Okay? Last but not least, Pisces. Watch your Pisces expect by the end of March. 7 of Pentacles, okay? If you was looking for something to, how they say, advance, grow, okay? Something you've definitely been nurturing, Pisces. This even could be a manifestation. You could have been putting some stuff in the air and like, you know what? Spirit, universe, I want this. Whew, and you release and you let it go, okay? With the Chariot, I see it coming, okay? Yeah, you let it go, okay? With the 4 of Wands in reverse, you could have been having home problems at the home, okay? Things could have been unstable, okay, for a while. What's the 4 of Wands in reverse, okay? Chariot energy. Yeah, there could have been some endings. This could have been a relationship, okay? A partnership. This could be with another water sign as well. Aquarius as well. That you look like didn't have no other choice, okay? Somebody else could have been involved as well. Give me some on 3 of Cups. Yeah, somebody else could have been involved, okay? You wasn't chosen this round, but that's okay. Let's say the rejection is the protection, or you could have chose a different path. Looks like with the Hermit and the Magician, you chose to manifest something different. With the 5 of Pentacles, yeah, you chose to manifest something different, and you hold your stance. You got the Queen of Pentacles out here, and now you're in the Queen of Pentacles grounded. Why is this coming up for Pisces? You got the King of Wands. What about the King of Wands? To the 8 of Wands. They may be watching, or with the High Priestess keeping something to their chest, or you are. Take what resonates, okay, Pisces? Yeah. They could be keeping something to their chest that they chose wrong, but it's okay. You study wrong with the Judgment here. Yeah, you study wrong, okay? Whatever this is about, the choices wasn't equal. King of Cups, there you go, Pisces, to the Queen of Cups. You could have been counterpoint match at that time. But because of the choices that people make burdens, okay? This person might even reach out to you if this is a relationship. Okay? This could be a friend, and necessary don't have to be that. But somebody chose over you. Competed with you in some kind of weird, stinky way. And there goes the will right there. I'm doing Cash App and PayPal cards. I mean, credit cards. Questions right after Pisces, okay? I didn't put it up there, so I'm going to come out and put it up there again. What's the Wheel of Fortune to the King of Pentacles? You're going to be blessed with a different counterpart. You could have matched, like that could have been a water sign you were with, okay? Or a fire sign you were with. You're going to be matched with an earth sign. Mm-hmm. And when this person comes back around, justice, yeah. Mm-mm. To the Death card. It's over. That chapter was closed. And I don't think they got the memo. I don't think they got the memo. Yeah, fix them. You can't fix this situation, Pisces. I wouldn't even try it. Because to be honest, you wasn't a choice. And that's okay. Unavailable. They could have been acting real unavailable toward you because they were unavailable. They were too busy doing other things with that other person. And you could have been a little bit demanding, okay? Because you wanted love. That's a natural thing. But at the end of the day, okay, they were hiding how they felt and what they felt, and love is the answer. Now they're realizing love was the answer. They could have handled that situation a little bit better. You're already going to be with somebody new, okay? You may be with that person right now or dating that person. It's like love hurts. Yeah, it sucks now because you lost your person. And yes, this was your counterpart. This was your counterpart. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I am going to come back and do Cash App PayPal questions. I did not put it up, but I am definitely going to put it up, okay? Give me like 2 seconds. If you do want Cash App PayPal questions, please look in the description tab on the page. They are $10. I am going to put it up on the next chapter when I do come up, okay? But for this segment, thank you guys for the likes, the love, the shares, the subscribes. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the team. Thank you for my new subscribers. Shout out to my time stamper, Gwen. I appreciate you. Okay? You can find me on other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things of that nature. Until we meet again, same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.